Hello everyone, welcome back to the Atreyu channel. I do hope you all have been well and safe. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering one of your questions. Let's get to it. Atreyu complete. So I got a question today and I figured I would make a video answering the question because I can see other people asking. It's a pretty interesting and understandable question. So let's get into this. This is from Can BB. Thanks for this. This is in reference to my video, Does Your Hair Grow Away from Your Locks? Thanks for this. I was all ready to go see a trichologist, but to clarify, how is this different from breakage? Is it the hair just breaking away from the lock, but not thinning at the scalp or shedding? Okay, so when I read this, I was like, I can definitely understand why this question was asked. Before I answer this, if you have not seen my video where I talk about hair growth cycles, hair growing away from your locks, and shedding and thinning, all of that, then check out that video. I'm assuming Ken BB has not watched that video, or this person would already know the answer, but it's cool. That's why I'm here, to deliver, to inform. So, is your hair growing away from your locks essentially the same thing as breakage? No. The main difference is that the hair that is growing away from your locks is new growth, okay? It's not hair that was already a part of your locks and now that hair is pulling away from your locks. No, the hair that's a part of your locks is now entangled. Can't even use that word anymore with the straight face. It's entangled, it's matted hair, right? So that's not escaping unless you cut. The hair that grows away from your locks is the new growth. It's new growth. It's new to your scalp environment. And that's why it's not a part of the lock. Because of how it grows, it's growing away. So it didn't break away from your lock. It was never a part of your locks to begin. Let me illustrate this further with my own locks, since I have hair that grows away. It's been a while since I had my locks down, probably since my 6-year lock anniversary, but I'm bringing them down today so we can illustrate what I'm saying. Alright, so if you look at the top of my head, you'll see all those little fuzzies. It's very frizzy, right? Which is okay because that's a natural part of the locking process. But those little frizzies, those hairs that are preventing you from seeing clearly all the way down to my scalp, that's new growth. That's hair that was never a part of these locks that is now sprouting out of my scalp. So once again, if you have hair that grows away from your locks, it's not breakage. It's not like there were hairs here and they're breaking away. Okay? You see where I did my last retwist? You see how it's kind of, you can pull it and it's stretchy? Those hairs are still all in the lock. Okay? But these hairs down further towards the scalp, those hairs were never in the locks. And that is the difference between hair growing away from your locks and breakage. So hopefully this video clearly explains that if you have hair that grows away from your locks, it's not breakage. I just also want to note that I can understand the question because I've seen a lot of videos where people have lost locks when they have not done maintenance and they have hair that grows away from their locks. Let me say that again. People who have had hair that grows away from their locks, meaning the hair does not stay in their locks, they have lost locks when they haven't done maintenance, when they have not set aside time to regularly incorporate that new growth into the locks. So I can understand why someone might think that it's breakage. Because over time, if you have hair that grows away from your locks and your locks grow out, but that hair that should be in your lock is staying out of it. And this is getting into the hair growth cycles video. As those hairs shed, the part of your lock that is still attached to your scalp is getting thinner and thinner with time. So every time those hairs that are part of your lock shed because of the natural hair growth cycles, then that's fewer strands that's holding on to that lock from your scalp. And eventually, yes, it will break off. Now you add things like friction, like dryness, and that will expedite the breakage that's going to inevitably occur if you don't do a retwist or do some maintenance or do something to incorporate that new growth into the lock. But your hair growing away from your locks is not breakage. Breakage is a result of you not doing something to address the fact that your hair grows away from your locks. So hopefully this better explains it. Now you know that you're not one and the same. Let me know if you still have any questions. And if you choose to love, do so unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. So Atreyu is out.